Hi, my name is Ian Smith from Synchrotech Solutions, and this is being recorded on June 28th, 2022. The purpose of this demo is to show how to create an application user for the purpose of setting up a KingswaySoft data migration using SSIS. So here we have, as part of the SSIS job, we have a KingswaySoft destination Dynamics CRM destination component, and what we're going to do is want to create that to our Dynamics 365 system in the cloud. So that's a CRM, Microsoft Dynamics Customer Engagement System in the cloud, and we need to create a connection here, and the type of connection we're going to do is OAuth, and we're going to set the OAuth type to client credentials, client app, and client secret, so otherwise known as server-to-server authentication. So here you see the client app ID, client secret, and the server URL. So they're the three pieces of information that we need. So we need to go create a client app ID, and when we create this app ID, we're going to do it through Azure, and we're going to go to Azure Active Directory for, in this case, the demo environment. We're going to go to app registration, and keep in mind that the name that we're creating here is what's going to be used as it's basically a non-interactive user, but it is going to be like an admin user as the account, like a service account being used to create the accounts, for example, in the CRM system. So it's like another user. So give it a name that makes sense. D365 user, I'll say migration user. So data migration user. And we just need to have access to the Contoso environment. The URI can remain blank. We're going to register to that app registration, so now we have it. So we take the client ID from here, copy that, put it over in a separate notepad folder, notepad document, just as a place to keep it for now. We're going to go to API permissions for this app registration, and we're going to add a permission. We're going to go to Dynamics CRM and just include the permissions for user impersonation, add permissions. You're editing, update successfully, refresh. Okay, so that's done. We need to give it have an associated client secret. So again, same thing, give it a name, D365 migration user demo, and then it's going to expire in 6 months, so you can set that to 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Recommended is 6 months, so you can rotate those client secrets out when they're going to expire after 6 months. We're going to create that. We're going to grab the client secret value, paste that into our separate notepad on a separate screen. The next step is we go to CRM, and we go to, let's go CRM. We're in the admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com, so this Power Platform Admin Center. Go to our CRM organization, CRM environment, click on Settings, click on Users, Permissions, Application Users. These ones are inactive as of right now. We're going to add a new app user. So what is the app registration that we just created? Friendly name, D365 migration user. We're going to add it, select the associated business unit, give it a security role. This app user is being used for data migration, so we're going to give it an account that has enough permissions. System admin, save, create, and that's it for the application user. In order to show you then how we would get it to work now, is we would just paste these three things in here. This is the client app ID, and this is the URL. past, successful, okay, and columns, general. So this is just, let's say we're going to upsert some accounts into the system from a database. How do we want to do the matching? I'll say manually specify and give me an error if you find duplicates. And what are we going to match on? We'll match on name. So let's just map the name, account name to company name, and let's just populate the city, address 1 city. I forgot to make this a key field for matching purposes. Okay, I should give it a logging in case there's errors. I don't expect there to be any errors in this case. So I'll just hit start, and we'll see the data migration work. And we'll navigate over to, so there's 100 rows, it's processing. And we'll go over to our CRM system. So I'll change the view from active accounts to my active accounts to just all accounts. Okay. So let's do an advanced find here and just show that these accounts were created by, let's hit refresh, 107 accounts. Now there's 165 accounts. So here's an account, and we can see it was created by and owned now by this Dynamics 365 migration user, which is the app user that we just created. This is the application user record.